Good morning, friends. Welcome back to day number 2. Today is Tuesday, March 24, 2020. And 24, if I were to write the number 24, it would look like this. It would look like this. So if I have number 24 here, how many groups of 10 do I have? 2 groups of 10. And how many ones do I have? I have 4 ones. That's right. So we have 24. And what's that number? Tell me again. 24. That's awesome. Abdiel, you are so smart. I know that you got that one. 24. 2 10s, 4 1s, 24. Very good. So today is March 24. Can we march 24 times? Let me hear you. Ready? I'm going to snap my fingers, and I want you to stand up, and I want you to march because it is the month of March. We need to get some exercise going because we've got an awesome story today. Okay, ready? I'm going to snap, and you're going to stomp your feet or march around the living room. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Stop! Very good. Very, very good. So if you could practice counting all day today, and if you could get to 24 every single time you count, oh, more power to you. That is fabulous. And for those of you that can count past 24, you just keep going and going and going and keep practicing. And don't forget that when you get to those groups of 10 with the 9, it goes to another double 10 on the end. So 29, 30, 39, 40. 49, 50. So think about that and ask an adult to help you. All right, we're going to read a story today that I know that you're going to absolutely love. So I want you to take a look right there. What is that? Do you have any idea what that is? This is a clue. This is a clue. All right, it's a sneaker. All right, a red sneaker. And we have 3 words here, and they all begin with supersonic socks, Mr. S, school, shoes, sneaker, school, shoes, sneaker. So our story has something to do with school shoes and a sneaker, and probably a red sneaker at that. Here's another clue. And these are not in order, but you might find these things when we read the story. Right? You might come across a bus. 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 Beautiful buttons, Mr. B. Bus. We're going to find a bus. I'm going to put our sneaker and our shoe, school shoe, right back up here. Another thing that we're going to find in the story is a playground. A playground. Playground. What letter is this? I'm going to give you a clue. Pointy patches, Mr. Oh, you got it, Jack. You knew what that was. Pointy patches, Mr. P. Now remember that when you say the P sound, touch your voice box because your voice box does not hum. It does not make any sound. One hand here to feel the air. One hand here to make sure that it's not making any buzzing sounds. Pointy patches, Mr. P. Very good. So was another clue. Clue number 3 about the story that we're going to read. All right, a playground. Up. A lunchbox. A lunchbox. That's right. In the story, there's going to be a lunchbox, and it's going to be green. And this one has got even another clue. It says Pete's lunch. Think about that. Lunch. Up, lunch. Oh, licking lemon lollipops, Mr. L. Oh, lunch. Very good. And I have one more clue for you. The clue that I have for you today is a book. All right? And it says Wild Wild West on it. And it says book. Beautiful buttons, Mr. B, just like when we had our bus over here. Bus also has a capital B, and book right here, a big B, book. All right, and this is our character. Any idea who this might be? I have his name right here on this lunchbox. It says Pete's Lunch. Who do you think it's gonna be? This is a story that we have read, and you guys absolutely love it. So there are our 5 clues. The Wild Wild West book with a cat on the back of it, school shoes, sneaker, Pete's lunchbox, a bus, and a playground. So what story do you think it is? Well, I'm going to tell you. It is Pete the Cat rocking in my school shoes. And I want to thank Scholastic for giving me permission to read this story to you today. Pete the Cat rocking in my school shoes. And this story is by Eric Litwin, or Mr. Eric. And the art is by James Dean. So yesterday, the story that I read, the book and the author and the illustrator did both of them. And today, the author is a little bit different. The one who wrote the words is not the same person as the illustrator who drew the pictures. So we're going to start our first page, Pete the Cat. And this is what kind? The front cover. This is the back cover. We call this the binding. And these again are the pages. Very good. Okay, Pete the Cat. Rocking in my school shoes. Now remember, when we've read this before, there's a little tune that we sing to. So if you remember it is, I want you to rock that tune and I want to hear you singing that with me. All right, our title page, Pete the Cat, rocking in my school shoes. And here he is, getting on the bus, heading to school. I know Ezekiel rides the bus. And again, Pete the Cat. Look at him. And there's that green lunchbox right there. And look at those. What are those? Those are the red shoes. All right. Here comes Pete, strolling down the street, rocking red shoes on his 4 furry feet. Pete is going to school, and Pete is singing this song. You know, when I used to walk down the road to go get on my bus when I was little, I used to sing. I used to hop and to skip, jump, because I had a little bit of a long walk to get to the bus stop. So I did some rocking in my school shoes too. And he would sing, I'm rocking in my school shoes, I'm rocking in my school shoes, I'm rocking in my school shoes, rocking in my school shoes. And look at that. He even has a bass guitar. That's pretty awesome that he's playing a guitar. And what is he doing? Rocking in his school shoes. And look at all his friends. Right on there, his school friends. Pete is sitting at his desk when his teacher says, come on, Pete, down that hall to a room with books on every wall. Where is Pete going? Where is Pete going? I'm going to give you a clue. Lots of books. Lots of books. The library. If you said the library, oh, kiss your brain. You did awesome. Pete has never been to the library before. Does Pete worry? Goodness, no. He finds his favorite book and he sings his song. There he is with his favorite book. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. Reading in my school shoes. And there he is, reading in his school shoes. Look at that. He's pretty awesome. And there are his red shoes, and there his book, and here is a library shelf full of books. Check out Pete, he is ready to eat. In a big noisy room with tables and seats. Where is Pete? Take a look at this. Where is Pete now? I think the clue that I gave you, lunchbox. So think about when you're eating lunch at school. It's called the what? The cafeteria or the lunchroom. You are right. The lunchroom. It can be loud and busy in the lunchroom. But does Pete worry? Goodness, no. He sits down with his friends and he sings his song. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. Eating in my school shoes. He loves to eat, and he loves to read, and he's in his school shoes. Pete and his friends are playing outside on a green grassy field with swings and a tall slide. Up, look, playground, playground. That's where he's going. Where is Pete? That's right, it is at the playground. Stop. The playground. Kids are running in every direction. Does Pete worry? Goodness, no. He slides and swings and sings his song. Here he is, right there on the slide. And look at all of his friends that have come to play with him. That is fantastic. Look at all of them. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. Playing in my school shoes. And there he is on the swing, playing in his school shoes. When school is done, Pete rides the bus home. And there is his bus right there. Bus, bus. He's on his bus, going home. Pete's mom asks him, "What did you do at school today?" There's Pete getting off the bus, and there's Pete and his mommy. "So Pete, tell me, what did you do at school today?" And he can't just say nothing because he did so many wonderful things. So he says, and he sings, "I was rocking in my school shoes, rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes, rocking in my school shoes. And I will do it again tomorrow." And there he is, standing next to a sign that says School Zone. He can't wait to go back tomorrow because it's all good, says Pete the cat in his sneakers. When we put on our sneakers, though, how many sneakers do we have? We have a right foot, so that's one, and we have a left foot, so that's two. So we have two sneakers, but how many sneakers is Pete wearing? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sneakers. Nice job. And he loves his bus. Look at that. Absolutely loves being on his bus. So one more time, let's think about what he does when he is in his shoes. And let's sing it loud again. I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. In my school shoes. So this was Pete the cat in his awesome school shoes. Rocking out, having a great day. Makes me really miss you, boys and girls. Really miss you. So I am going to sing the ABC song, and you can sing along with me. But this is an opportunity for you to go get a couple of things, because we're going to practice writing capital letter A, Miss A, achoo, achoo, ah, ah, ah. And the other thing that we're going to practice is writing number 1. Make a line. It's lots of fun. That's the way to make a 1. So I'm going to sing the ABCs. You sing it with me. And in the meantime, if you do not have a piece of paper or something to write with, you can have a marker, a pencil, or a colored pencil. I even have a little chubby marker, or if you have a crayon, anything that you can find that you can write with, that you're allowed to write with, go ahead and get that. And then in the meantime, we're going to sing ABCs. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Q, R, T, U, W, X, Y, and you got it, Zelda, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yay! So now you should be back with a piece of paper and a marker or something to write with. Okay, so now, first thing I want you to do, I'm going to use a marker so it's easier for you to see, because sometimes if I use a pencil it might be really hard. So my marker is going to allow you to be able to see me. The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to write a dot, or make a dot, not in the middle of your paper. And I'm going to make mine a little bit bigger than you would because you can see mine, but yours doesn't have to cover the entire page. You can have a lot of room on your page and reuse that paper as much as you can, because we were talking about reducing, reusing, and recycling. And one way to recycle paper is to use every bit of the space on that paper, front and on the back. And if you use a marker, the ink will probably go on the back side, so it might be better if you use a crayon. That way you could use both sides. But after you make a dot, I want you to use your fingers or your hands, and I want you to give it a space, and then I want you to put another dot right here. And I'll show you in a minute what we're going to do with these dots and why we're doing that. 3 more fingers, and then another dot, and then another dot if you can. Okay, now we're going to use these dots as a starting point to write our letter A. Now Miss A has three lines, 2 long lines and a small line. And the very first one, you go up to this first dot and you will go out and say long line down, and look how it's going to look like a tent to start with. 1 long line down, come back up to the top, long line down. See, looks like a little tent. Little line in the middle. All right, so again, long line down, lift up your pencil. Long line down, lift up your pencil. Little line in the middle. All right, so then we're going to try it again. So go back up to the next dot that you have made. Do this again. I want to hear you say it. Long line down, pick up your pencil. Long line down, pick up your pencil. Little line through the middle. Now, if you already know how to make this long, or this capital A, and you're watching me today, then you can do a lowercase a, which is a circle and a line. A circle and a line. And if you already know how to do a capital A, and you already know how to do a lowercase a, you could write me a word. Think of a word that begins with a, a. Watch this. What did I draw? An ant. So I bet if we sound it out, we could write the word ant. Here we go. Ant. And we wrote the word ant. So there are a lot of different things you can do here depending on how good you are with your pencil. And hopefully you are all holding your pencil with that pencil grip. Remember, you have your thumb and your 2 fingers, and you pinch. Ouch! Don't pinch anybody. But you're going to bring your hand down and you're going to pinch onto that pencil when you pick it up. And you're going to bring your fingers down to the 3-point finger hold, right here, the pinch hold. And then you're going to do another capital A up here with our 2 awesome dots. So long line down, back to the dot, long line down, little line in the middle. And now you try it all by yourself. Ready? Take your finger to your pencil to the dot, long line down, back to the dot, long line down, little line in the middle. Very good. And now you have your capital A. And we have practiced that. And in that book that I sent home with you, gives you an opportunity to practice writing your capital letter A. And there's also a couple of pictures, an alligator for you to color. So that's pretty awesome if you haven't already done that. But if you have done that, then there are a couple other pages in there that also allow you to practice letter A. Next thing that we're going to do, and you can always use the back side of this to keep practicing letter A's, or you can turn it over right now because we're going to do the number 1. Now there's a song that we sing when we do number 1. And it goes kind of like this. But before we do that, I want you once again to do 4 dots across the top, 3 fingers, 3 fingers, and 3 fingers. Now, this is a good one, and this is pretty easy. The song that we sang went like this. Draw a line, it's lots of fun. Draw a line, it's lots of fun. Draw a line, it's lots of fun. That's the way we make a 1, 1, 1, 1. So here we go. Pick up your pencil, pencil grip. Put your pencil, your crayon, your marker, whatever you have, your paintbrush at the dot, and here we go. Draw a line, it's lots of fun. Go to the next dot. Go straight down. Draw a line, it's lots of fun. Next dot. Draw a line, it's lots of fun. That's the way we make a 1, 1, 1, 1. And then draw a big dot right below each one of these ones so you can represent that number with a number of dots that it has. All right? So I want you to draw one on your own. You could turn your paper over and continue to practice writing your number ones. This has been a lot of fun. Tomorrow, we're going to practice number 1 and go on to number 2. We're going to practice letter A again, and then we're going to go on to letter B. All right? So please bring some paper, something to write with, and bring your awesome brain because we are going to read another story, do some more practicing. I love you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Hugs to you.